Hi everyone, this is Sushma. So totally I'm having 8 years experience in training field. So in this video, I would like to discuss introduction to HTML. Why? Because when you are learning Java technology, so when you are developing web applications, you should have a good knowledge on HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So in this video, I would like to tell introduction to HTML. Introduction to HTML. So what is HTML? First of all, we would like to see what is HTML, who implemented it. So let us see the points one by one. So let us see what is the first point. First of all, what is the first point? HTML means hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. Markup language. So this is the full form of HTML. So it was developed by Tim Berners Tim Berners-Lee in 1990. So when the HTML was developed in 1990, it was developed by Tim Berners-Lee. So next point, it is used to create. So HTML is used to create electronic documents. What it is going to create? Electronic documents. So that is nothing but we can call it as web pages that are displayed on the World Wide Web. That are displayed on the World Wide Web. So that is nothing but www. Why? Because whatever the web pages you are designing, all the web pages should be executed in the web browser or not. So that is nothing but HTML. And next point, each page contains a series of connections, a series of connections to other pages called hyperlinks See, when you are creating any web pages by using HTML, so we are using hyperlinks concept. That means when you are creating any link, you can move from one page to another page. Next point, it is not a programming language. Remember guys, actually C++, Java, okay, .NET, all these can be called it as a programming language, but HTML is not an programming language. So it is not an programming language. So how we can call HTML? So it is markup language. It is markup language. Okay. Next point. HTML tags are keywords surrounded by angle brackets. Which brackets? To represent any tag in HTML, so we should use angle brackets. Like for suppose if you want to start any HTML program, you need to give angle bracket and you can write HTML and you can close with the angle bracket. So like that, whatever the tags you are having, every tag should be start with angle bracket and end with angle bracket. So the first tag in a pair, see, HTML tags are a combination of pairs, starting tag and ending tag. So see here, the first tag in a pair is start tag. So the second tag is end tag. What we can call it as end tag. So whatever the program logic you want to write, the program logic should be represented within the starting tag and ending tag. HTML pages can be developed. HTML pages can be developed to a simple text. HTML pages can be developed to a simple text or to be complex multimedia objects. So when you are developing any HTML pages means the HTML pages may contain simple text or complex multimedia objects contains. What are multimedia objects here? Which can contains sound, images, sound, comma, images, etc. So those can be called it as an multimedia objects. So this is nothing but small introduction, guys. Now when you are developing any web pages by using HTML, we need web browser, right? So next, what is the definition we are having? Web browser. So what is web browser? So what is the first web browser we are having? So let us see what is web browser. It is a software program. It is a software program. So that uses, it is a software program that uses to access the web page, access the web pages on the www World Wide Web. Okay. So why? Because see, when you are opening any website in web browser, so what are web browsers? Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, okay, Opera. So all these are nothing but web browsers, right? So in this web browsers, if you want to open any website, so by using www, you can open the website. See, www.gmail.com, www.whatsapp.com, www.amazon.com. So everything you are opening your web page by using www, World Wide Web. The first web browser. See, we know some of the web browsers like Google and Mozilla Firefox, but what is the first web browser in the world? So let us see here. I would like to tell you here the first web browser called NCSA. This is the first web browser which is available in our internet. So NCSA Mosaic was developed at the, so where we have developed this NCSA Mosaic, developed at the National Center for Supercomputing applications in the early 1990. So in 1990 only we have developed the first web browser called NCSA Mosaic. Okay, so when you first open the web browser, it automatically loads home page. Home page. See, when I am opening Google Chrome, automatically the home page is opening or not with the Google search. So like that, when you open the web browser, it automatically loads the home page. So in order to change the home page, go to tools menu, okay, go to tools menu, choose internet options, then select use current option. So when you want to change the home page in the web browser, then you need to go to tools menu, choose internet options, and then select use correct option. So that is nothing but a web browser. So now you people know what are the web browsers available. Internet Explorer, or we are having Mozilla Firefox, or we are having Google Chrome. But once upon a time in 1990s, the first web browser is NCSA Mosaic. So next topic is nothing but we are saying that www, right? So let us see what is www. World Wide Web. World Wide Web. So this is nothing but a www full form, and let us see here. It is a part. It is part of the internet. It is part of the internet that contains websites. What it can contains? That contains websites and web pages. So www can contain websites and web pages. So who implemented this World Wide Web? So it was invented. It was invented in 1998 by the Tim Berners Tim Tim Berners-Lee at CERN CERN, which is located in Geneva, This Geneva is located in Switzerland, So the person who developed HTML, the same person has developed this World Wide Web in 1998. So next point. So let us see the next point here regarding to www. So it is a large set of interlinked hyper documents accessed via internet with a used browser. So next, once see here, now you people know what is www. One can view web pages that may contain, see whatever the web pages you are having, what web pages can contain? Text data, it can contain images, it can contain videos and other media effects, and also navigating between them using hyperlinks. So that is the purpose of www. So next, what is the another purpose you are having by using www? The web pages in the www were developed by using HTML, and every page which is having its own URL. Every page is having own URL. What is the meaning of URL? Uniform Resource Locator. So this indicates the address of the page. So that is nothing but www. Now you people know what is web browser, what is www. Okay, now I would like to discuss about what is internet. What is internet? Without internet, we can't open our web pages, right? So first of all, we should have a good knowledge on internet. So what is the definition of internet? So it is globally connected network. It is globally connected network system that uses TCP by IP protocol. TCP by IP protocol. TCP means transaction control protocol by IP. IP means internet protocol. To transmit data via types of various types of media. So that is nothing but internet. What is the definition of internet? Internet is nothing but it is globally connected network system that uses TCP by IP protocol to transmit data via various types of media. So see here, now you people know what is internet. So see here, the internet is a network. of global exchanges. An internet is a network of global exchanges, including private data, public data, business data, academic and government networks connected by guided wireless and fiber optic technologies. So you are coming, see, when you are having internet connection, when you are opening your web browser, typing, see, nowadays if you want any education details, you are going to the browser, you are giving some website name and you are searching the details, right? Academic details you are searching, government details you are searching, okay, you are browsing some applications like Amazon, Flipkart, everything will be used by using internet. So without internet connections, we cannot use our web browsers. Why? Because if there is no internet connections, how you can browse the data in the internet, right? So that is nothing but internet. So next, we have to discuss what is IP address. First of all, we have to know what is IP address. IP address is very, very important here. So let us see. So when you are browsing any web application, every website can contain some IP address. Okay. So let us see what is an IP address. So it is a unique it is a unique address that identifies a device device that identifies a device on the internet on the internet or a local network or a no local network or a local network. IP stands for Internet Protocol. Internet Protocol, which is the set of rules set of rules governing governing the format of data sent via the internet or local network. So this is nothing but a definition of IP address. This is the definition of IP address. So IP address is nothing but a string type of data. See, an IP address is a string of numbers. An IP address is a string of numbers separated by periods. Okay. So next point. So how the IP addresses will be there? So these are expressed. These are expressed as a set of four numbers. These are expressed as a set of four numbers. For example, so let us see how the IP addresses will be there. For example, address might be, see, most of the IP addresses will be start from 192.158.1.38. See, set of four numbers. What I tell here, IP address is nothing but expressed as a set of four numbers. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So like this we are going to represent IP address. So each number is a set can range from, see, here IP address is there now, but if you want to represent this IP address, we need to set a ranges. So the people who developed this IP address, they keep the ranges. In that range only we need to give the IP address. Okay, what is the range we are having? So let us see. Each number in the set can range from 0 to 255. So this is the range of each number. For suppose, see, this is one number, right? The range will be like 0 to 255. This is another number. Here also the range will be like 0 to 255. Here also the range will be like 0 to 255. Every number in the IP address, the range varies from 0 to 255. So the full IP address, the full IP addressing, the full IP addressing range goes from range goes from 0.0.0.0 to 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255. So when you are generating any IP address, means the IP address range should be between 0.0.0.0.0.0 to 255.255.255.255. Okay, so that is the reason I told you now each number is a set can range from 0 to 255. Okay, so everybody can say that the random the IP addresses can be generated random. They will ask you a question. If you are going to any interview, they will ask you a question: is IP addresses or set as random? No, IP address are not random numbers. Okay, you need to tell like that. No, randomly we cannot take the IP addresses. They are mathematically produced and allocated by Internet Assigned Numbers Authority, IANA. We can shortcutly call it as IANA. So if you want to take any IP address for your website, obviously you need to take a permission from Internet Assigned Numbers Authority, a division of an internet corporation for assigning names and numbers. So shortcutly we can call it as ICANN. So these are the organizations, they can produce IP address of your website. Okay, so that is nothing but what we are going to call it as an IP address. So see here, for suppose if you want to find out your system IP address, then go to command prompt. Okay, go to run and type CMD. What you can type here? CMD. So when you type here CMD, command prompt will be there. There you can check what is your computer IP configuration. So IP configuration. So here we have to give IP configuration. So when you are giving IP configuration, see, this is your system IP address 192.168.1.1. So like that you can find out IP address of your system. Okay, in this video we have covered introduction to your HTML. In coming videos we will discuss about HTML tags.